Do you know about Yamaguchi Prefecture? Yamaguchi is an area located next to Hiroshima, at the westernmost tip of Honshu, Japan's main island. It's known for its delicious seafood, stunning landscapes featuring both the sea and mountains, and captivating views that make you want to visit again. This time, I'm using a rental car because there are many places that are not easily accessible by train or bus. There's a bus tour available from Shin Yamaguchi Station that takes you to the major tourist spots, and I think it's a good option. I hope you enjoy the video and see how wonderful these places are. This time, due to the rental car schedule, I'll be introducing the western part of Yamaguchi Prefecture. First, start your day with a light breakfast at Karato Market in Shimonoseki. After breakfast, head to the beautiful sea views at Tsunoshima Bridge and visit the Motonasumi Shrine. Enjoy lunch in Nagato or Seinzaki area. Next, explore the crystal-clear Benten Pond, the scenic Akiyoshida Plateau, and its limestone caves. Finally, make your way back to Shimonoseki to conclude your journey. This time, after returning the rental car in Shimonoseki, I crossed the underwater tunnel between Yamaguchi and Fukuoka prefectures and headed to the Moji area of Fukuoka. I'll introduce that part as well, so please keep watching until the end. So, let's get started. Start at Karato Market, a 5-minute drive from Shimonoseki Station. Unfortunately, it was closed on the day you mentioned. They seem to close a few Wednesdays each month. This place comes highly recommended by local friends. Famous for local fugu, Thai, and hamachi. Chefs sell their own raised fish directly, a rare approach nationwide. Go on free, sat, sun, or holidays. Experience the sushi battle with sushi and seafood stalls. If you drive for about 80 minutes from the market, you'll arrive at the Tsunoshima Bridge. First, let's take a quick drive across the bridge. You can explore for about 30 minutes, visit the lighthouse, but this time, I just crossed the bridge. I had planned to take beautiful photos like this, but due to the typhoon's impact, the weather was like this in reality. The bridge was opened in the year 2000 and is 1,780 meters long. It's one of Japan's longest toll-free bridges. Absolutely, make sure to visit on a sunny day. Next, I headed to the Motonasumi Shrine, which is about a 30 to 40 minute drive from Tsunoshima Bridge. Motonasumi Shrine is a relatively new shrine built in 1955. It was established based on a divine message from a white fox that appeared at the bedside of Hitoshi Okamura, a local fishing leader. Over a period of 10 years starting in 1987, 123 torii gates were dedicated at the Motonasumi Shrine, spanning over 100 meters. The shrine's blessings include business prosperity, maritime safety, and fostering good relationships, among others. You can't reach this place by train or bus. It's about a 30 to 40 minute drive to visit, but the parking lots can get very crowded on weekends. Inside the shrine grounds, there's a tall torii gate, about 6 meters in height, with an offering box at the top. Tradition calls for skillfully tossing your offering into the box while making a wish. If it falls, you can give it another try. Finally, you can place your offering here. After visiting the shrine, it's time for lunch. A great option could be the area between Motonasumi Shrine and Benten Pond, which is about a 30-minute drive away. Unfortunately, due to time constraints with the rental car, I couldn't have a proper lunch on this day. Along the way, there is a hot spring town called Nagato Yamoto Onsen. This hot spring town is undergoing a innovation to create a modern hot spring town. You'll find many stylish cafes and takeout shops here, where you can relax on a kawadoko terrace or savor a variety of local specialties. I've arrived at Benten Pond. The pond appears blue due to its high mineral content. This area has a lot of limestone, and the water, filtered over time, is rich in minerals and calcium. The minerals change the way sunlight refracts into the water, absorbing 6 colors and reflecting blue. The spring produces 186 liters per second, has a temperature of 14 degrees Celsius, and a depth of 4 meters. You can drink the spring water, and there's a belief that it grants longevity and treasures. I bought a fried sea bass at a shop. It had cheese and potato inside and was really delicious. After about a 15-minute drive from Benten Pond, you'll start to see the breathtaking views of Akiyoshida. The landscape in this area is characterized by easily soluble rock formations like limestone and is referred to as karst. The drive is incredibly enjoyable, and there are plenty of small viewpoints along the way where you can stop and park your car. I've arrived at the Akiyoshida Observatory. They've also developed walking and hiking routes, taking about 50 to 60 minutes for a round trip. Here, there's a free resting area, and you can even enjoy a cafe. From the observatory, it's a 5-minute walk to visit the Akiyoshido Cave. Akiyoshido Cave is one of Japan's top 3 limestone caves. Personally, I think it's the most impressive. The sightseeing route is about 1 kilometer, and it takes around 90 minutes for a round trip. In this trip, I was heading to the Kagekyoto Cave instead of Akiyoshido Cave, with the aim of cave exploration. The total length of the cave is 1.5 kilometers, and a portion of it is open for exploration. The first 700 meters are mysteriously enchanting and can be traversed even by wheelchair. However, the remaining 400 meters lead you into complete darkness. During the cave experience, be prepared as the conditions might get wet, possibly up to your knees or even your buttocks. So, if you're carrying a valuable camera, please exercise caution. What are caves like in real life compared to the ones depicted in games? This cave is really pitch black, thrilling in just the right way, and offer a taste of adventure. Now, I'm back in Shimonoseki. I returned the rental car and will take a bus to the entrance of the Kanmon Straits. But before that, I'd like to share the dinner I had yesterday since I stayed in Shimonoseki. I dined at a restaurant called Sakana Ichiba, right near Shimonoseki Station. There is a live fish tank inside the izakaya restaurant. Shimonoseki is famous for fugu. This is fugu sashimi, with the central part being the skin. It has a satisfying crunch and a rich, savory sweetness. There was also live squid sashimi, which was fascinating. I'll have it with salt instead of soy sauce. It's slightly firm and has a sweet taste when you bite into it. After finishing the squid sashimi, they made tempura out of the squid's legs. When you're in Yamaguchi, make sure to try tile soba. It's soba noodles cooked on house roof tiles and served with a tasty dipping sauce. I mentioned it in another video about Hiroshima, but it's a must-try when you're in Yamaguchi. I'm at the Kanmon Strait between Honshu and Kyushu. The bridge is 1.068 kilometers long. While trains use an underground tunnel and cars cross the bridge, I plan to walk through the tunnel. This statue depicts a famous scene from Japanese history known as the Battle of Dan no Ura. There's a replica of a wartime artillery battery. Unfortunately, I couldn't try it as it operates at specific times, but it's said to make firing sounds and emit smoke when you insert a coin. This is the entrance to the Kanmon Strait. It's a unique underwater tunnel, 3,461 meters long, with 780 meters under the sea. Completed in 1958 after 21 years, it takes about 15 minutes to walk the 780 meters distance. I descend 55 meters underground in the elevator. It's a commemorative stamp. If you stamp both sides, you can receive a commemorative prize at the counter. Unfortunately, the counter was closed when I tried. The tunnel is quite humid. It might be my imagination, but it has a scent reminiscent of the sea or a swimming pool. Inside the tunnel, there isn't anything in particular. However, there is a significance in making the crossing. After a 15-minute walk, I finally see the exit ahead. For now, it's getting a commemorative stamp. And then you'll take a photo to mark our passage through the Kanmon Strait. I've arrived on the opposite side of the tunnel, in Fukuoka Prefecture. It's completely dark around here. I was planning to take a bus for our journey, but the last bus was at 1910. I missed it. I had to walk for 30 minutes. This torii gate is from the 200-year-old Inari Shrine. It's a shrine where ashes are scattered as an offering for souls returning to the sea. This area serves as both a shrine precinct and an observation park, creating a wonderful atmosphere. I've arrived in Moji port. This town used to thrive as an international trading port, blending old-fashioned streets with modern urban functions. Unfortunately, I arrived an hour later than planned, and now, at 8:15 p.m., many shops are closed. During the daytime, you can visit the red brick streets and buildings. I had dinner in Moji port. Moji is the birthplace of baked curry, where curry, cheese, eggs, and more are baked on rice. It's Moji Port Station. The inside of the station has a bit of a retro atmosphere. I took a train to travel to Hakata. Please watch the video for more about Fukuoka. Thank you for watching.